Hey, Tara. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm going to get started in just a minute with the daily general reading. And then we will jump into the reading requests. Oh, I'm great, Tara. I hope you are. Thank you for asking. All right, get 2 more good shuffles in and we'll dive right on into the daily general reading. All right, here we go. Hey, Taylor. All right. Let's see what's going on for today. Okay, Taylor, I'll write you down and then we'll see what happens, okay? Of course, I like to get new people at the front. Tell Rooster, be careful who he laughs at. It's funny. He did laugh at that comment. He's funny. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on today. Oh, I think my desk needs a good scrubbing. My goodness. Crazy going on. I think Rooster is busy today. He said he had an appointment to do this morning, and he had to still draw up the tattoo. But I also know he says he likes to try to watch the lives. So, he's so funny. He said sometimes he'll make his clients pull up the live so he can watch and listen. It's so funny. Gotta love him. All right. I'm trying to get in the group here, and I don't see the video in the group. What in the world? What's going on? Okay, so has Facebook been crazy for anybody else, or is it just us? Because I feel like it's just been this weird, I don't know what's going on with it anymore. Oh, okay, so it doesn't even show the video in the group. I'm so confused. Okay, well, tell you what, Facebook's been crazy, so we're gonna not worry about that. I couldn't see it either. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Facebook has just been so random. I think they're trying to help, but they don't realize that they're totally messing people up. Like, it's turned the whole video. I mean, it says I'm live. What in the world? But it doesn't show the live. I wonder if I click on my little bobblehead there. Ooh, okay. If you click on my little bobblehead picture there where it says live, I guess that pulls up the video because people are supposed to know all these changes. My goodness. Okay. It only came up when I got the notification. Yeah, they're being wackadoodle. Okay. Oh, let me do this. Ooh. All right. All right, you guys. So lots of craziness going on today. What in the world is happening? I need to check in with my, what else is going on? Okay. So it appears, goodness, lots and lots. Okay, so there's some meddling people, some sadness and depression, change, woof, lots of stuff. Okay, so being in the flow and staying in the flow and actually being in the flow and not thinking that you're in the flow, but being in the flow. Okay, so not pretending to be in the flow, but actually being in the flow is what keeps us from being stuck or, thinking that we're moving in the right direction when really we're not. So it's that continuous check-in with your spirit and with source to make sure that you are truly aligned and staying in that magical flow. Oh yeah. Yeah, Taylor, I don't know what they're doing. Like randomly turning off notifications and now I don't know. They're just being wild. Yeah, Facebook is constantly making changes and I wish they would just find a thing that works and stick to it, right? Like if it's not broke, don't fix it. Okay, so staying in the flow, that helps us actually, we just have to check in and make sure that we are really in the flow and check in with our spirit and check in with source. Now, there's a person, this meddling person that is blocking the flow. So pay attention and try to get more balance so that you don't get kicked off center by the people that are around you. It's saying zoom in and focus on your dreams and your goals and trust your intuition and follow the intuition because it never leads you wrong. Okay. We have the sadness and depression. This is like a double dose of sadness and depression, which is not fun, not cool at all. But a double dose of sadness and depression from not paying attention and following the dream and not trusting the intuition. So it's saying the only way that we can get out of any kind of sadness or depression is to call on that divine masculine energy and let it work for us to make the big changes that need to be made so that we can break down this depression and sadness and get rid of it. So there's definitely a restructuring and a breakdown process that needs to happen. Like things are not working the way they currently are. So it needs to be revamped. So if your life feels a little off kilter, off center, not quite in flow, definitely know that it's time to let things be shaken up and broken up and mixed up so that we can get to a higher, better place and use that divine masculine energy. Let it work for you. Okay. And it will help clear up that sadness and depression. Always, always, always. When we stay in the flow, we're able to better focus on our hopes, goals, and dreams and bring those in. And of course, our intuition is always guiding us in that direction. So it's be sure to follow and act on the intuition. Trust it. Okay. And balance is huge. Staying balanced. Okay. All right, you guys. So that's a lot of crazy going on. So I hope everybody is weathering this time period very well. Ooh. So that video is frozen. Hopefully I'm not frozen here, you guys. Okay. Let's see. Amy, can I please have a reading? Yeah, sure, Amy. I'll write you down. I think I've read you before, right, Amy? Mary Kearney. Hello, can you tell me if I find a new home soon? I'm packing while here. Okay, Mary, I think you're new. I don't think I've read for you before, so I'm going to put you at the top, okay? And I'll get your reading in. Hey, Tracy. Completely falling apart. Oh, love you too, Tracy. Love you too. Okay, yeah. Breakdown is a nice way of saying completely falling apart. Yeah, sometimes it totally feels like everything is falling apart. But when we find the opportunity in it, that is when, yeah, we learn how to rebuild something that actually works for us in our lives, right? So always that breakdown energy is always about zooming in and figuring out, okay, how can we restructure in a way that is the highest and best? And it's all about not rebuilding what you had before because it didn't work before. It's definitely not going to work again, right? That'll just lead to another breakdown. So it's all about, figuring out what really works for you. What do you really want? Like everyone else be damned. What do you want? And then go for it. Go for creating it. You've been on my mind, Tracy. You were on my mind a lot yesterday. So yeah, we are definitely sending you lots of love and light and hugs and blessings. Hey girl, I know if you don't want the surgery, but if you need the surgery, get it. I know it might be hard, but trust your doctors, trust what they're saying. And most of all, what's your intuition say, right? Can you get a minute to like sit down, meditate, tap in, connect, and figure out, what's the highest and best way forward? Because that's really important. Tracy, do you want a reading? Like, you're here, you're on. Can I just write you down? I'll get you after Mary. So I'm gonna have Mary and then Tracy, Taylor, and Amy. Okay. And then we'll just see if anybody else new pops on. Okay. All right, Tracy, I wrote you down. I hope that's okay. All right, you guys. So that was the daily general reading for everybody. I know sometimes change is hard. It's scary. It's frustrating. It can even be stressful. But we have to know and remember and trust ourselves, trust our guides, trust our intuition, and ask for strength and courage for everything to work out. And the sad thing is and this is the truth, and, I ignore it sometimes myself, but, when we don't pay attention and we don't trust the guidance and we don't do that hard, scary thing that we know we need to do, like, that's when things get really scary, because then the universe just works for us. And they're like, bam, right? And they change everything up overnight. And you're like, oh my gosh, where did all this bad luck come from? What's happening? But when we sit down and think about it and really look at it, we realize, okay, I didn't listen. I didn't do everything that I was supposed to be doing. I didn't take the action steps I was supposed to be taking because I was scared or I was afraid or, and so the universe just does it for you. And then you're like, oh shit, what just happened? Right? So it's always better when we can listen and take the action steps, be proactive and co-creative with the changes that have to happen, rather than, getting to the end of the ledge and getting pushed off by the universe. Like, okay, you know what? I told you to jump and you wouldn't do it. So here we go, pushing you over. Hey, Kathy. All right, you guys. Okay, so Mary, I'm going to get started with you and then we're going to go through the list, okay? All right, Mary, here we go. All right, Mary. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Mary. So, all right. You got to keep moving on and keep moving forward, okay? Start counting your blessings, okay? I think gratitude is the piece that's missing. So start looking around you and look at everything that you have that you can be grateful for, and try to start finding your gratitude, okay? Every day, every night before you go to sleep, find something to be grateful for, okay? And if you can do this all throughout the day, even more power to you, because being in a place of gratitude, that energy and that vibration of gratitude and realizing how blessed you are, is the energy that moves you out of the stuck, out of the limbo, and into where you want to be. Okay. So when you focus on gratitude and you get back into the flow, okay. And when I speak about flow, I'm talking about where you trust the universe and you trust yourself and you trust your intuition and you pay attention and you take guided action, right? You do what you need to do and everything flows like it should. Okay. But it starts with gratitude and love. All right. But gratitude is the biggest piece, giving thanks for everything you have. Okay. That's going to open up the flow so that you can get out of the stuck place, because it's time to let go of being stuck. All right. Let that go. You need to open up and receive your own good. You need to be willing and open to receive. So a mantra that I like to use is I accept, I receive, and I am grateful. But you really feel into it when you say it, okay? It's not just an affirmation that you just speak the words, but you really feel into it. I accept, I receive. I am so very, very grateful and blessed, right? So open up to receive, because that's going to be the thing that shifts everything for you. All right. Know you are deserving and worthy. Know you are loved. Let that be okay. Right. Let it be okay to be okay. Let it be all right to be all right. All right. And then start focusing on your future. All right. Gratitude, love, open up, receive, and focus on the future. All right. They're asking you to get balanced. So you need to look at all the areas of your life that are off balance and then work with spirit to figure out how you can get the off balanced areas back into balance. Okay. Focus on your dreams. What do you really want? Do you know what you want? Do you really, really know what you want? Okay. Because that's important. It's important to have a good idea of what you want and being willing to open up and receive it. Okay. This goes hand in hand. All right. So communicate with the divine. You need to open up and talk to the divine. Ask for help getting balanced. Ask for what you want, right? Really speak to and talk to the divine on the daily. And then when your intuition kicks in and you get those gut feelings and those intuitive hits and the thoughts that drop in out of nowhere, you need to take action on them because that's the divine speaking to you. Okay, that's your higher self trying to help you out. So make sure you're paying attention to your intuition. Okay, this is how you communicate with spirit. You talk to them, you tell them what's going on, you ask for the help, you give gratitude for it and know that it's coming, and then you pay attention to the intuition and you take action on it. Okay, now as far as the new home, I don't see a new home coming in until you start counting your blessings and get back into the flow, right? Tap into your spirituality, open up to receive. All right, start working with the divine energy. I don't see the new house coming in until you do that. All right. So you've got to do that. And as far as this person that you're interested in, okay, I don't feel like that's going anywhere. All right. So you need to kind of let go of him because I don't even see him being anywhere in the picture. Okay. You need to focus on you. You need to think about you, what you really want. Okay. And we don't think about people when we think about what we want. Okay. We can think about energy, right? You want to feel loved. You want to be loved. You want to give love, right? So you can focus on the energy and have that energy and that feeling be what you want, but don't focus on people, okay? Because free will is always a thing. Okay, Mary? So, hey, Robin, sure. So hopefully that was helpful to you, Mary. Okay, tap into your spirituality, okay? Tap back in and start talking to spirit. That's where things open up. That's where you get back into the flow. Okay. So until you do that, things are kind of going to just stay stuck. All right. Good luck to you, Mary. Try some meditation. Okay. You can check out that Grounding, Centering, Connecting podcast. And it's there and available anytime you need to go back to it, go back to it. You can find it on our website, thewitchsource.com. All right, we're going to move on and get some more readings in. You guys, we really appreciate if you would like our Facebook page, also subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Instagram. We really appreciate that. And you guys, please share. If you know people that would really like our page and the group and YouTube and all those fun places, please share. Okay, it really helps us out a lot. And it helps other people get help, and get the inspiration and all that good stuff that they need as well. So if you would share with your friends, we'd really appreciate it. Oh, I also want to mention we have some new products dropping soon. I just posted the Happy Home and Hearth Magical Empowerment Kit. So it's a little spell kit, and there's actually a YouTube video, instructional video on how to do it. Okay? So I hope you guys can check that out and enjoy it. The video's up. And then we have a True Love Magical Empowerment Kit to call in your true love. Now, I want to be very clear that you do not use the True Love spell kit on a person. Okay? It's to call in your true love, whoever that person is. Okay? You just have to stay open for them to come into you. All right? But you don't use it on a person. Okay? That's manipulative, and it takes away people's free will, and it's a kind of icky place to be. All right. So we don't go there. But you can certainly call in your true love, right? Whoever's meant for you, you're asking them to come into your life here and now. So that's what the True Love Spell Kit does. There'll also be an instructional video for it. And that kit has not been posted up yet on the website, but it will be soon. All right, you guys. I'm going to be okay. I've lost all trust in my strength, and I've never been so scared to go to the hospital. All right, Tracy, let's see what's going on. All right, Tracy, I'm going to get you next. And then we've got Taylor, Amy, and Robin. Okay. All right, Tracy, here we go. Ooh. Stick that puppy right there. All right, Tracy, let's see what's going on. Change. Yeah. Okay, Tracy, I don't see anything bad for you. There's nothing negative here. And actually, it's giving you the message of, why is everything like so wackadoodle here? Fix this. I think that's a little better. Okay. You're actually being given the message, Tracy, that you have nothing to fear and worry about. Okay, so if you need to go, go. All right? You don't need to be in fear and worry. All right? If you need the help, go get it. Okay? It's going to be okay. But if you need the help, go get it. Don't ignore. Okay? Don't ignore. When we have things going on in our body, it's our body trying to speak to us and tell us that something's wrong, something's off, and it needs to be fixed. Okay, so do not ignore your body. All right, it speaks to you. It's kind of a last-ditch effort when your body is speaking to you to get your attention. That something needs to change. Okay, and that's here. So there's change that needs to happen. All right, it starts in your mind, it starts in your emotions, and it starts in your spirit. Okay, now these are big internal transformations and changes. This is alchemy I'm talking about. So you have to take what you currently are and you work to change it into what it needs to be. Hey, Sherry. So I'm talking about some very serious internal work and change needs to happen. And you've got to get a lot more balanced. Okay. So me time is important, but also making sure that all other areas and aspects in your life are balanced. It's very, very imperative that you do this. Okay. Because that's where a lot of this is coming from. You're carrying too much stress. You're carrying too much worry. You're carrying too much pain. And when you start making the shifts and changes, all that stuff starts to get more balanced. Okay, so you're not carrying so much weight on your shoulders and carrying so much crap in your head. All right. And I say that with love, you know I do. But, it's time to put the stuff down. Put it down. Put the stress down. Put the pain down. Put the fear down. Put the worry down. Put it down. Okay. If you decide you want to pick it up tomorrow or in 3 days or in a week, fine. It'll be there. You can pick it back up. But try just putting it down, letting it go, and see how you feel for a day. Okay. Now, harmony, peace, and joy needs to be the order of the day. You have got to start getting on a routine and a schedule that is creating more harmony, peace, and balance in your life. Okay, so you need to be very disciplined with yourself, disciplined with your energy, and disciplined with your mind. You've got to have a good schedule. All right, your body is getting plenty of rest when it's supposed to. You're properly fueling yourself, right? Good food, water, things like that. You're spending time outside. You're getting some exercise in, whether it's just a little bit of a walking around outside or at a park, right? So it's making sure that you're really focused on being balanced and bringing in that harmony. Okay, this is important. The next thing is you have got to figure out, what do you want? All right. The more you keep running in circles, worrying about everything, the further and further and further you get from your dreams. Okay. Do you even know what you want anymore? Do you even know what your hopes and goals and dreams are? What do you want for you? All right. Not for your family, not for your home, right? None of that. What do you want for you? And if you are not a priority, well, then you get what you got, right? Like nothing. You've got to make yourself priority. Okay. This is an absolute must. All right. Start communicating, all right? Pay attention to how you're communicating, for one, and you need to start asking for help and guidance and support because it is all around you, okay? So don't go into speaking and sharing about negative. If you need help with something, ask, okay? There are people who are willing to help, right? And it's always helpful. People are more willing to help people that want to help themselves, but you have got to ask for help, okay? Stop trying to do everything on your own. You're only one person, all right? Nobody expects you to do it all right? That's a really hard message for many of us to pay attention to and act on, but you are one person, you cannot do it all, okay? It's okay to have help. It's okay to have support. It is not a weakness. It's actually much harder, as I'm sure you know, to ask for help and to receive it, right? It's hard for people, whether it's coming from a place of pride that they don't want to accept the help, or they're afraid they're going to be seen as weak, right? Or that, whatever. Like there's a million ways that could go, right? But it's actually much, much harder to ask for help and receive the help than people realize, okay? So ask for the help, communicate, okay? You need to get into what you're passionate about. You're not spending enough time, again, with yourself and what you want, what makes you happy, what are you passionate about, okay? What do you do for you? What do you do for fun? What inspires you? What motivates you? You've got to get in touch with that, okay? Again, you have nothing to fear or worry about. So you just have to do what you need to do. There's no fear, okay? No fear is here. So don't be in a fear worry place. It's not necessary, okay? It's just hurting you internally and externally. It's hurting you. So don't be in that place, all right? You've got to get balanced. Your energy is way, way, way off and you're depleted. Your energy is depleted. You've got to refill, okay? If you have not yet, please go check out that Grounding, Connecting, and Centering podcast and refill your energy from the Divine Source Light, okay? You can find it on the website or anywhere where you listen to podcasts, okay? Pandora, Spotify, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, it doesn't matter. We're all over. Just search for The Witch Source, and you'll find us. But worst case scenario, go to the website, thewitchsource.com. There's a tab in the menu that says podcasts, and then you'll find it, okay? But you've got to refill, and you've got to start being much more guarded with your energy and stop giving all your energy away, okay? That's why you're staying so tired and, sluggish, like you have no energy, no motivation. It's because you're depleting yourself, okay? Pay attention to where you're giving your energy. Where are you giving your power away? Where are you giving your energy away? Stop it. Stop it. Stop now, okay? You've got to get back into the flow. All right, get back into spirituality, into ritual, into meditation, into nature. Get back into the flow, because when you're in the flow, things flow. All right, it's smooth, it's easy, right? Everything works. Okay, so if everything's not working and there's resistance or there's things that are off, that's where you got to dig in and figure out what's going on. What have I done? Have I gone into worry? Have I gone into fear? Have I gone into doubt? Right? Okay. All right. So this top card that fell out is saying that there is some information being hidden from you, and you need to figure out what's being hidden. Okay. We need the information that you need to know to come through. All right. You need to meditate and connect with source. All right. And the information you need is going to drop in, and the transformation is going to take place. So whatever your challenge is, whatever your biggest struggle is, whatever your biggest stressor, whatever your biggest worry is, you need to take it up with the divine and take it into meditation. Okay? Seriously, I'm not joking. You need to talk to the divine, connect with source, tell source what you want. Enough with the BS. Tell source what you want and ask for it to happen. Okay? This is not about, am I worthy? Am I deserving? Is it hurting somebody else? Like, no, you are a mother. Okay? What you say goes, damn it. You are mom. All right? You decide what's highest and best for your child, and you fucking make it happen. All right? No more bullshitting, pussyfooting around. Okay? No more. Make the change. You do it. okay? You are the most powerful source on this planet for your child. You are the voice for your child. You decide what's best for your child, okay? You have to be the one that makes the miracle happen, and you need to bring him home. All right? Bring him home. It will make you so much happier. It'll get rid of the stress and worry, okay? Bring your child home. Handle it. Get with spirit. Handle it, okay? All right. I'm getting mad because your child needs to be with you at the end of the day. That's what it is. They'll be like, what are you doing? Okay? All right. You know what? Message me. All right? Message me. You need to work on some stuff, okay? So let's work it out. I just hate seeing this like constant like struggle and treadmill that you're in, and yeah. So message me and we're gonna get it worked out because you've got business to handle. Alrighty. Okay, Tracy, you know I love you. Even if it's tough love, you know I love you. And I care, because if I didn't care, I wouldn't be getting up there. Okay. Maybe this is what I needed. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. Yes, girl. If you've been wondering or doubting or don't know what to do, like, bring your child home. That's number one. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. Okay. Whew. Now, where are we at? All right. So we've got Taylor, Amy, and Robin. All right, Taylor, here we go. All right, Taylor. All right, Taylor. You got to stop worrying. Okay? Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out. Okay? Tap into that God energy, okay, and get back in your flow. You need to be meditating. This is an absolute must. You've got to meditate. You've got to connect with the source because that's going to open you up, okay? When you open up and stop putting restraints on yourself about what's possible, okay, then things can happen, all right? There is love around you and there's love wanting to come through you, but it's not going to happen until you love yourself and you connect with the divine. Okay, so get in that meditation, connect with the source, and fill up. Okay, this is what needs to happen. It has to. It's an absolute must. Okay, because the love that is wanting to come through to you can't until you do what you need to do, which is stop worrying, let the miracles happen, trust the process. Okay, stop worrying, stop it. All right, call on that God, divine love energy. Okay, it's here to support you. Get back in your flow and do so joyfully. Okay? Open up. It's okay. Connect to the divine. All right? Okay. All right, Taylor. Lord, here we go. Oh, these spammers and scammers. They're just filling up the feed. So aggravating, you guys. I'm so sorry that this happens. Okay. All right, you guys. Okay, Taylor, let me know if that was helpful to you. Or if you had another question. Okay? Let me know. I try my best not to worry about things. Stop trying, start doing. Right? Don't try not to worry about it. Just don't worry about it. I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but it's okay. You'll get there. But do some more meditating, do some more prayer, okay? Because fear and worry and doubt energy, all it does is push all your good further and further from you. Okay? That's an absolute truth. It pushes what you want away because it's the wrong type of energy. So that good, creative, loving, supportive, divine, light, connection, miracle energy cannot come through. So, yes, I understand. Good. Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. All right, you guys. I'm getting silly. Sorry, you guys. I started a new medicine and it like kicks in like right about now. All right. Okay, here we go. We've got Amy. Amy, I hope that you are still with us. Amy Taylor Calder. I think that's right. You're welcome, Taylor. You're welcome. All right, let me get some clearing shuffles in. Hi, Kristen. I was wondering if you were going to show up while I was actually live. Yeah, Kristen, I'll write you down. I gotcha. Okay. All right, let me get some clearing shuffles in. We've got Amy, Robin, Kristen. And then I'm probably going to call it a day, you guys, because I'm already over. Yay! Amy's still here. Fabulous. All right, one more. Here we go. All right, Amy. All right, let's see what's going on, Amy. Are you wishy-washy and undecided about something? It says you are. Oh, a journey. Okay. Are you thinking about making a move or a trip or starting something new? Spiritual journey, business venture. I'm not sure. I haven't got that far. Okay, Amy. There's some kind of journey that you need to be doing and taking and starting. Okay. And this is going to be the thing that opens up the gates for you for your good. All right. So whatever it is that you're contemplating on that you're not sure about, whether it's a go or not, typically this refers to the start of something new, but it's a process, right? So it's not like just do it type thing. Like this is typically more of like literally taking a trip or moving. It can mean like a new business venture, but it can also mean starting a new spiritual path and a spiritual journey, right? Those are always fun. So it's definitely about starting something new. So if it says like you're questioning and you're unsure, but you need to get your mind right. Okay. Get your mind on board. Like maybe do a little bit of daydreaming about what it would look like if you went for it. And if it feels good, then do it. Because it feels to me like it's what you need to do. You need to make it happen. You need to just walk through those gates and keep on walking and take this journey. Okay. But you're free to like daydream about it, think about it. I don't know. I just see you like sitting and contemplating and thinking about it. And it's like, if you really daydreaming is actually very important, you guys. I don't know if any of you guys realize that it's not a waste of time. People think that like daydreaming is a waste of time. It is not. It's actually part of manifesting and creating because your imagination and visualization and that downtime space in your mind is very important. It's really part of how you get into the energy and the vibe and the feeling of things. So it's really important time. And when you let that creative daydreaming, visualization, imagination just kind of start to flow on its own, you can actually get messages through there and you can get guidance and direction and figure out what you need to do. So daydreaming is very, very important. So never underestimate it, okay? Especially when you're doing things, not that I'm not going to recommend this for safety purposes, but I know it happens to me a lot when I'm driving, okay? I'm not saying do that because it's a safety issue, but I know when I'm driving, I get into that daydreamy mode and like lots of stuff, my intuition just fires up and starts talking, right? Get lots of drop-ins and visions and information, lots of cool stuff. Or like washing the dishes and, doing some stuff that's kind of like where your mind is in that just chill place. That's where the magic happens. Okay. So I see you spending a little bit of time with that. okay? And just let it go, let it flow, see what happens, okay? But I definitely see that this is something you should go for. It is going to take you through a transformation, but it's a good transformation, okay? Transformation is good, right? Like the whole butterfly thing. So go for it and let it transform you, okay? Don't resist the change. Don't resist the transformation, okay? Sometimes, like the whole story about the diamond under pressure and like piece of coal and under pressure turns to a diamond, right? So like sometimes the challenges are pushing us to be our highest and best. Okay. So don't resist it because that'll cause sadness if you resist. So don't resist. Okay. Let it happen. There's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that wants to come to you and drop in and use it. So it's going to be made available to you. So use it. Okay. Don't get sad. Don't resist. All right. Make sure you're paying attention to your energy, that everything is balanced and flowing properly. Okay. And call in that divine masculine energy, connect with the God energy, that source divine energy. Okay. As you go through this process, and it's going to help you. All right. It's going to bring you that gift that you're looking for, that miracle help, that, magical, I can't believe this just happened. Like, this is so crazy. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful, right? Like when those moments happen, it's triggered by the divine. So talk to and work with the divine, okay? They're going to help you with this journey and this process. Okay, Amy? But go for it. Definitely go for it. Whatever you're debating, go for it, okay? Move towards it. So that it's definitely a go time. Do it. All right, Amy. All right, next we have Robin and then Kristen. All right. One more Robin and then we're going to get started. Oh, you're welcome, Amy. Good luck to you. It looks like it's going to be a fun journey. Okay. All right, Robin, here we go. All right, Robin, what's going on? Let's see. Okay. All right. All right, Robin. Okay, Robin. So there's another journey showing up here. So I think you're, going through the process and making changes, and you're on this whole journey and path, and it's good. Okay. So open up. It's like you're not really sure how things are going to work out, and that's okay. Just leave it open. Okay. The divine can work and move and make things happen, and that God energy is there. It's around you. It's supporting you. It wants to help you. Okay. So open up to it. All right. It's definitely there. Call on that divine support energy. Okay. I say it all the time. If you're not calling on the divine and asking for help like 150 times a day, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it enough. And that goes for everybody. You can talk to and call on the divine all day long with everything and anything. It does not matter. Okay. I've explained like my frustrations I'm having with my computer of all things. And I'm like, Goddess, fix it, please. I can't do this anymore. And then it's fixed. I'm not kidding you guys. It doesn't matter how mundane you think it is or how unimportant you think it is. Call on the divine. Okay. Let yourself be pleasantly surprised. But yeah, call on that divine God energy, okay, to bring in the harmony, to bring into the peace, to help you create it for yourself, right? Ask the divine for the solutions that you haven't seen yet. Ask the divine to show you the answers to your questions and the solutions to your problems. And ask the divine to reveal these things to you, and it will be done, okay? Ask for how do you make this journey and this transition the easiest thing possible. Ask the divine to go before you and clear the path and clear the way for everything to be in peace and harmony and flow. Okay? It's okay to do it. So please do. Okay. I understand the sadness and the depression. All right. I get it. I do. All right. Be honest with it. Be honest about it. Okay. It's okay to be honest with it. You don't have to hide it. Be honest, communicate, talk, open up. It's okay. All right. But at the end of the day, it needs to be done. You got to step forward. You got to keep moving forward because that's where the healing takes place for yourself and for others. Okay. And that's the truth. All right. That's the truth about it. It needs to happen, regardless of, I understand the sadness, I honor it, but you still have to move forward because that's where the healing comes in. All right. You're going to have courage and strength. Ask the divine for the courage and strength. Okay. And ask for support from those people around you who love you. Okay. Ask them to lend you their courage and strength to help you. It's okay. All right. Again, it is not a weakness to ask for help. Okay. It's not a weakness to share your fears and your worries and your sadness and where you need help. It's not a bad thing. Okay. It takes a lot of strength to do it. All right. So open up and share. That's where the healing comes in. Okay. Like I had a whole, okay. There's a whole, like conversation I had with my sister yesterday, for example. And it was like so many things I could have gotten triggered about, but I didn't get triggered because it was like, okay, I know I need to troubleshoot some of these things that are going on. And uh, she helps me do that. She gives me outsider perspective and really helps me. But you have to be willing and open to communicate. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on it. No telling. Facebook's being crazy cakes. You guys, please ignore all the spammy, scammy people. Please ignore them if they send you private messages. I apologize that they do things like that. I just don't have a way to stop them. And we do our best here to try to block and ban, but they still get through. Okay. Okay. All right, Robin. I'm going to see if you've said anything or commented because I've got so much stuff on here from all these scammers. It's hard to see anything. Whoop. Okay. Um, okay. All right, you guys. So sorry. Okay. Hi, Smita. Okay. All right. So ask for courage, ask for the help. All right. And the energy is also available to you. So call on the divine to help you through this process, to help you, have the strength and the courage and the energy to do what needs to be done. Okay. The energy is available to you. It's there supporting you. And there are loved ones around you that are willing to support you as well. Okay. All right. So keep moving forward and do what you need to do. It's okay. All right. It's all going to work out for the highest and best. Stay with the divine. Okay, Robin? All right. I hope that was helpful to you. But Robin, if you have any other questions, just send me a text, okay? Maybe we can work on it, talk it out, or whatever. If you have questions about your reading, okay? All right. All right, Kristen, you want to know if there are any messages from Tommy? So we will see. We will see. Okay, Kristen, let me just see, check in, make sure everything is kosher over here. Looks like it. Okay. All right. All right, Kristen, here we go. Okay, Kristen. If you need to talk about some of the things that are going on and the changes and the happenings and the breakdowns that are coming, that are happening, find appropriate people to talk to and discuss these things with, okay? All right? Because you need to communicate. There's communication about what's going on and where all this breakdown and stuff is coming from. So talk to some people. There's this person you need to be really honest about that you need to get rid of, okay? They're in your life. They're creating problems. And it's like they're holding you back from speaking your truth and what's really going on. So you need to get rid of them, all right? So, I think this person has shown up in your reading before and they're still hanging around. So you just need to do what you need to do it joyfully, do it now, and get rid of this person, okay? They don't need to be there. Do it now, okay? Get rid of them, all right? And don't ask for another reading until you get rid of this person, because they're going to keep showing up and keep showing up and keep showing up, telling you to get rid of them. It's going to be the same reading over and over and over again until you do what you need to do. Okay, this is how it works. So get rid of this person, all right? Get rid of them. Be really honest with yourself, all right? You need to pay attention. You need to pay attention. Okay. So you know, trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself. It's like you don't listen and trust yourself enough, all right? Trust yourself. You know what needs to change. You know what needs to happen. You know what you need to do, so just do it. There's changes that need to be made, and that's why all this breakdown energy is happening, because it's trying to get rid of what's not working to force you to make these changes that need to be made, that you know need to be made. Okay, so make the changes. Do what you need to do. You know what you need to do, so do it. Okay, now it's okay to go slow. If you need to go slow with the changes that need to be made, that's okay. As long as you're continually taking forward action towards the change and you're not stalling. Okay, make sure you're still moving towards doing what you need to do and making the changes that you need to make. Even if it's slow progress is still progress. So make sure you're moving forward, okay? You need to be the master of your life. You need to own your choices. You need to own your decisions. You need to own your future. You need to own the decisions and choices you made in the past that got you where you are now, okay? When you own your life, you become the master of your life, okay? And then people cannot run you, rule you, or roll over you anymore. Okay, so it's very, very important that you start paying attention and owning. Okay, pay attention to the details, pay attention to what's going on around you, and own your life. All right, and start making the changes that need to be made. All right, and it's going to require you to be very honest with yourself, and you've got to get rid of this person. Okay, get rid of them. They don't need to be there. All right, and that message is never going to change. Okay, till you get rid of them. It's always going to show up. Always. Get rid of them. I mean, it's that simple. End it. You need to, so just end it. Okay? End it. All right. All right, Kristen. That's your message. Okay? Do what you need to do for yourself. Just do it. All right. All right, Kristen. All right, you guys. That is me for today. I will be back tomorrow, you guys, 12:30 Eastern time. Okay? 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so if I didn't get to you today, I will be back tomorrow. Actually, you know what? It might be 12. I'm going to do 12 because I've got my appointments tomorrow, so I'll have to leave early. So I'll be on at 12. If you join me at 12:30, I'll still be on, but only till probably about 1 or thereabouts. Okay, so noon tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, I will be on. If I didn't get to you today, check me out tomorrow. We'll be there, okay? All right, you guys, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. Oh, guys, don't forget, like and follow the Facebook page, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube. We really appreciate it. It helps us a lot, okay? All right, much love to you guys.